guess what, people? I'm going to attempt to do a little walk. I am unsettled. I don't like walking by myself. I'm just too used to what happened in the old days, you know, and it even kind of happened to me too. Okay, first of all, what is today? It's January 30th. And second of all, it's later in the day. People are starting to get home from work. This is a Thursday. That might be the way. I'm just going to walk down here. I need to. I've got high blood pressure, and they say that walking will help that, and I haven't been doing that. And altercations are not good for those who have situations. You know, it's happened to me before. I've been in a situation where there you are, and a series of events puts you in a situation. What will you do? Well, of course I screw up, but I don't. But here's the deal. My chest is starting to do that too. I gotta stop that. Misunderstandings, okay? And then not giving details caused the situation, and there I am. I should have been totally not having to worry about anything, but yet it's not the case. In other words, opening your mouth and saying what wants to come out when you ought not to. Anyway, my heart can't take it. I tell you what, I'm not supposed to be under stress, right? And yet, I go and I have to be in stress. There's just no way around it. I don't know how to get around it. Anyway, the point is, a series of events happen, and there you are. And then misunderstandings are happening, and there you are. I don't want to give the details because I probably cannot give the details. But the point is, my heart went palpitating real big time. And I'm not supposed to be doing that. You know. Alright, so I haven't shown you guys anything around here. This is where my daughter lives, okay? And they have weird... maybe every place has things that are different, okay? I know I'm using that word weird. Weird means different, doesn't it? Doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. It's just different. Okay, so I'm in Pennsylvania. Now that house is pretty cool, and that is the one that... No, it isn't. I was going to say that might just be one house. But see, here's the deal. A lot of houses are connected. So I'm going to show you real quick while I'm this far away. This is the row of houses where my daughter lives. Okay? She calls them twins. I call them duplexes. And then this house, I was just about to say this is all one house. But it does have two mailboxes on the front, A and B. You see there's this door over here on the side, and then there's these driveways and two doors off the back. So anyway, it's just different. I'm watching to see if this guy picks up the poop that his dog leaves behind. You know, he's in someone else's yard. I don't think it's his yard. Maybe it's his yard. But I had a neighbor that did that. I had a neighbor 2 doors down that used to bring their dog down to poop in my yard. And then they ought to pick it up, right? Right. Okay, I just keep going back out into the street. And whenever someone's coming my way, I just get into the street. Okay, so here's the front of these houses. And then you see all the power poles going down. So, twins. They're called twins. I had a duplex, but I was renting it. I had a duplex in Washington years ago when my daughter was like 2 years old. I don't even think she was 2 years old yet. I gotta get back off the road again. I'll just get behind this car. So right there is my daughter's place. She's renting. I probably already said that. But that's what I said to, okay, look at, she's got my lucky numbers. 33 is in her address. But anyway, so there's, am I in your way, sir? Looks like I'm in his way. Maybe he was waiting for the car that went by on the other side. So anyway, there's 2 floors, and then there's another room upstairs that Jessie has for her room. And there's a basement. Sorry, I wasn't looking, so I didn't see. Okay, now here it is. This is across the street. See that building? That used to be a silk factory, which has been turned into apartments. So, now factories need a lot of parking spaces. And that's probably where I'll be parking if I ever get my car. But see, I ran into a problem with my car. You know, that's what you get trying to go for cheap stuff. But, you know, I don't think of people as scammers. I think everybody's honest like me. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Not true. Well, this looks weird there. Okay, so here's the next twin over. It looks like the brick is bleached or something, because it's not the same on the side. Something happened to it. You know what happened is they whitewashed it. They painted it, I bet. Let's see on the side. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But everything joins at the middle, and that's where it changes. It becomes the brick color. But I do need to be walking around. I need to walk. And I need to talk to you guys. It's good for me, I think. One can turn that around. But anyway, for now, I think it is good for me. Anyway, my granddaughter, Carly, lives in that building over there. Okay, so start back here, go all the way. Okay, so then where you see that end, it still goes up a ways. And then she's in the corner on the 2nd floor. But it's Trip. And those guys screened in their porch. That's pretty cool. And then here's a smaller place. I wonder if it's just one place or... No, there's a door going on. Well, that still could be one place. I don't know. I'm just a curious person. Especially about real estate. I love houses. And I'm sure it's because of my mama. My mother used to love to go look at houses and dream about houses. And she moved to 1 million houses, which meant so did I. I feel like I got something in my eye. Oh. I do things weird I shouldn't do. Especially those stupid ass. I thought for sure they'd be for reals, and I'm still hoping and praying, okay, that I get my refund. But what they did, it's just like with real estate too sometimes, they put out a leader. They put out an ad to bring you in, and then they switch it up to where that's not what it is. But you've already paid the damn money. I paid some down, knowing that I was going to get my car and pay the rest when they brought the car. My brother said that's the way they do things. But there's still so many damn scammers. They can just pop right in there and do it. All right, so here, I'm walking beside this building. I forgot to show you. So this is what it looks up close. And then up here, what is it called? Silk Factory Lofts. So that's the name of the place, Silk Factory Lofts. Anyway, I believe I was told, and see there's Main Street. I believe I was told that 1 bedroom. I don't think there's a laundry, I'm not sure. Because that could have been somebody else's place. $1,800 a month. So no, you know, fast food and lots of people and all that stuff doesn't mean that much to me for that kind of money. Okay? I don't mind living in a little town. As soon as spring comes, I'm headed there. Because I can make that place comfortable, and I can feel at home, and I can be the boss of my own place again, which I haven't been in more than 2 years. That's glass. That's not cool. I'm not picking it up, but I will get it off the sidewalk. There. That's nice. I can see the salt. Can you see the salt? We've had snow and ice. So imagine that's what that is. I'm tripping. I'll be tripping over the road. I tell you what, my heart was really pounding earlier. I couldn't breathe hardly when I got all said and done with what I did. Not just talking and how I felt, but I lifted bags of heavy weight and carried them upstairs that I should not have. And then a little bit later, I went through them a little bit and I brought all the food and stuff back down. Everything that was supposed to be for everybody. That's what it was a care package. It was a care package because of my cancer, okay? And it was all arranged, and I knew it was happening, and I must have left out details because I told my grandson that these people were coming to deliver food. I don't know that I told him everything, but that people were coming. And so I thought he understood to put the dog in his room. I mean, I thought that's what he did. And then about 15 minutes before those people were supposed to be here, I texted him and told him when they'd be here, thinking that he would know that there's people coming. I guess he might have thought I was going to take care of him outside. They brought a bunch of stuff. I mean, I was going to take care of him outside, but they were heavy bags, and I'm not supposed to be lifting heavy weight. And the man wanted to bring it in for me, you bet. But I didn't realize the dog was going to meet him at the door. So, anyway, a lot of trouble ensued. And I was upset. And so, yeah, I did bad. I apologized, but then I didn't apologize to the other one who stepped into the middle of it. So, yeah, I'm still riled up because I'm expecting my daughter anytime. And she's going to be the big, bad mama bear. It's not funny. But I'm just saying, there you are in a circumstance where you did not give them all the details. You thought that they knew. That was why you were telling them people were coming. You know, I guess I just assumed that he knew. And he took the dog upstairs. And he has a bedroom down there. And I figured he just shut the bedroom door for him and his dog. So that's a lot of assumptions on my part. And it's not funny. That's an interesting bush. And then there's, oh, I'm getting on there. I gotta get off of that. There's a swan in there. There's some things in there. They got it going on. Oh. So people are getting off at this factory out here. This place here. Auto body. Oh. They do auto body. Anyway, I'm just trying to get a little walking in. I did walk back and forth in the house earlier today. Anyway, things can just get out of hand, you know. And it boiled down to no respect. We'll leave it at that. Anyway, I have to keep my heart in order. I don't want to be bursting my veins. I mean, I didn't realize that I needed to worry about that. So my blood pressure's been high for a while. But it is because of stress. Marcel's Plumbing, that's a big old thing. So there's twins, which you would call townhouses. That's what you would do. It would be townhouses. And then you would just sell the townhouse. And it will be attached to another house. I just never liked that. Someone burns their house down and you're attached. There you go. And yes, I did have a house fire and witnessed and felt the trauma of it all. I had no phone to call for help. First thing I did was made sure the kids got out of the house. They were in the back room playing. You know those things, those castles and houses and different things that they play with. They're big and they're plastic. Or they're some type of a plastic. Anyway, I had that bedroom full of those things. They really looked strange after the fire. We lost pretty near everything. I had shut my roommate's door to his room. So all his stuff was saved, actually. But the rest of the rooms were open. And I had macrame everywhere. I was going to town, manufacturing beautiful macrame hangers, lamps with plants in the bottom and tables and different things. I went berserko. I'm laughing at that name. But it's the truth. I did. I went berserko. And I had things hanging all over the house. And I had just went and bought. This is years and years and years ago, people. My daughter was two-ish. This is a different place besides that duplex, but it was right after that duplex. I had a nice little rambler house with a double-car garage. I'm pretty sure it was double-car garage. It was a nice house. And that's a story I could tell, but maybe not here. Big old story. I don't have my pen and paper because I'm walking. like when I burnt that house down, okay? It was an accident, total accident. And there was a lot of weird things that happened right then. Ow, my fingers are getting cold. And remember, I came out of the house not thinking, or I'd have my gloves on. But anyway, remember when I told about Merle Spino, the half-breed, Indian and Irish or something? His hair was long, but it was on the red side. And he's the one that, if he had not met me, and he would have been in the place he was supposed to be in, he would have been killed with the rest of them. Because there were cousins, I don't know what the trip was, but he was supposed to be at a certain place, and he didn't go. And everybody got killed. So savage massacres were still going on 45 years ago, because Jesse's 48 now. My hands are really cold. I want to find an easy way to go over there. Wonder how old these places are. Those places didn't look like they were brick. They looked like wood. And they were a turquoise color. Anyway, I want to go and check that out. Maybe they can help me figure things out. I need to make a list. Do you guys ever make a list? My dad was always in charge of things, okay? Like where he worked. I can't say always, but for my grown-up life, he was a regional sales representative. He taught people. He learned a lot of stuff. I don't know a lot of his stuff that Nathan knew. Nathan told us about that at the funeral. Are you leaving? Okay. I'm going to let you guys go. Bye.